Hey everyone, welcome back to the Fight Crew. Welcome back. Oh my goodness. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys did not see last night's card,
What are you doing?
what are you doing? Complete awesomeness throughout the entire card. Every fight was a banger of a card. If you didn't see last video, go check it out. Go see what we got. But man, we did fantastic. I did okay. I went 5-2 for the night, which isn't bad. Colby, what did you get?
So, according to our last video, which go watch it, UFC Freedom 250 predictions, the craziest ever. Go watch it. If you watch the video, technically I went 6-1 on that video, but I always tell y'all I do not make my final predictions until I see the weigh-ins. I went 7 for 7. I got every single method of victory right, and I was plus $5,385 on this card. I mean, it was just too easy. I told y'all every single fight was going to go to a knockout. The only fight that I was iffy about was the Ilia Topuria versus Justin Gaethje fight. I mean, of course, everyone's heard the hype about Ilia Topuria. Everyone's heard the hype about him knocking out some of the greatest to ever do it. But the thing that made me switch my pick, and Alex, you can attest to this, I texted you
He
and I
did
said,
text
I've
me.
made up my mind. Justin Gaethje is going to knock him out.
Yeah,
He can attest.
he did text me. It was like 3 in the morning.
And the reason I picked that is because I saw the weigh-ins and I just got to thinking. I was like, there's no way in hell Justin Gaethje could ever make 145 pounds.
Mm-mm. He's too
Ilia
big.
Topuria is a natural 145er. And yes, he's knocked out great names such as Alexander Volkanovski, a 145er. Charles Oliveira, one of the greatest to ever do it, but still a former 145er. Max Holloway, a 145er. He has never fought a guy who as big and as brolic and as Homer Simpson retard strength as Justin Gaethje. And whenever I saw the weigh-ins and I saw how much bigger Justin looked than Ilia Topuria, dude, there's a B. Holy shit. See, that's why you keep a towel out here.
Hey,
Okay?
I got my towel.
Okay? This guy, Justin Gaethje, looks so much bigger. And I just thought, I was like, bro, there's no way. Like, there's no way that Ilia Topuria has been hit this hard. And I saw Justin Gaethje dismantle Paddy Pimblett in person. And something just clicked with me. And I was like, Justin Gaethje's going to win this fight. I went 7 for 7. Fantastic on my picks. Alex did fantastic as well. We'll not get into what he got wrong or right. We'll just go through each card from here on out. But I do want to go over our thoughts on the event as a whole, production, weather, everything. Alex, take us away. Start with the production. What did you think about the production? What did you think about the walkouts? What did you think about the whole experience overall?
Production was a 10 out of 10. It
I
was
agree.
fantastic. The fighter jets flying over the arena, fantastic. The fireworks going everywhere, fantastic. The walkouts, I loved how they would like pair them up with someone, like someone important, someone a veteran, rather say. I love that. I love seeing it. If you're not American, I mean, hey, that's okay. But what an event! What a night to be an American!
What a night to be in
What
America.
a night to be an American! No really big weather things. It did get like delayed half an hour, but
But
the
it never
weather
even
kind of
ended up
just,
raining. It
yeah,
never even ended up raining. So like they could have just kept it at the start time. I didn't mind the
I
delay
didn't
at
either.
all. It gave us more time to like get everything situated. I had friends over and everything, so it just gave us time to do all that. But I completely agree with Alex. Production was awesome. I loved how, like he said, that's one of the things I forgot to even bring up. Everyone came out with like a veteran or like someone who's a Purple Heart or something who someone who like has done something for the
Important.
country. And on top of that, the production was awesome. I was kind of worried because it was going to be taking place at night, and I thought the lights were going to be too bright with the cameras and everything.
Mm,
And I thought it was going to like you wouldn't be able to see the fights properly, but it looked like it was inside of a arena. I mean, that's
yeah,
what it looked like on TV. I
yeah.
obviously wasn't there in person, but it looked fantastic
That
on TV.
crane thing that they built is huge.
Yep, and it did its job. It
Yeah,
did.
it really
You
did.
could still see the White House, but everything else was like kind of encapsulated where there wasn't too much view blocking and all of that stuff.
What did you think about some of the walkouts? Because though they got creative towards the end of those walkouts, they were nice.
I really enjoyed how they were walking out of the Oval Office and there's like soldiers like walking them
Oh
out. It
yeah.
literally felt like going to war out there. I can't imagine what that would feel like. And honestly, every single fighter on the card handled the pressure and everything great. Like I said, I knew there was going to be a knockout on every card. Fantastic event overall, super historic. It's sad that we're never going to be able to see anything like this ever again. It's sad that we're not going to be able to witness this ever again. I mean, I literally haven't done anything today. I've literally just been
Yeah.
walking around. Me and Alex have just been talking about how fantastic the card is. That being said, I just did a lot of talking. We are going to get into the picks. We're going to do our recap of the UFC
Whew.
Freedom 250 card. And we're going to go over who we got wrong and who we got right. I'm not going to be going over who I got wrong because I'm perfect. But Alex, start us off with the first fight of the night, Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. What were your thoughts about the fight? And yeah, we'll go from there.
It was a fantastic fight. You know what? Steve Garcia did a lot more than I expected him to do. Especially in that first round. That first round was like, come on, Diego, let's like put the pedal to the metal. Let's go. You're
Definitely
freezing
lost
up
the first
here.
round. Definitely lost.
Definitely 1000%. Diego, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was pressure. Hell, you're the first fight of the night. You're in front of the president of the United States. You're here to put on a performance. I would probably freeze up too. But he took care of business. Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez snapped out of it immediately after the first round and said, "Hey, I gotta do something." And oh boy, did he do something. Whew. I didn't get the sub method correct because he KO'd him. He TKO'd him.
But
But Diego Lopez for the W.
easy money line.
I
That's
mean,
that's a
yeah.
that's a dub. So I completely agree with Alex. I mean, Steve Garcia looked fantastic. If you're looking at the numbers right now, I mean,
Looks
47
good.
significant strikes to 24 from from Diego Lopez. So Diego Lopez was getting outstruck on the feet. I had every single fight, no matter what, to go to KO on this one. I know Alex had the submission for this one. I just had a feeling that no one was going to grapple here. Everyone was going to go balls to the wall. They're fighting in front of the president, like Alex said, and in front of hundreds of thousands of people on the ellipse.
Yeah.
Diego Lopez came out in the second round thirsty for blood, knocked him out clean out, followed him up with the TKO shots on the ground. I had Diego Lopez by KO, and the note I had was more skilled opponents that he's fought, and that that skill gap and that difference in opponents really makes a difference when you're going into a fight. So we both went 1 for 1 here. We both got this fight correct. On to the next one. I will introduce it.
Take it away.
Um, we had Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins. Okay, so I had Bo Nickel by KO and as a backup submission, but my obvious pick was Bo Nickel KO. This is one of those fights where I went back and forth on, but it's just one of those ones where I ended up with Bo Nickel. He outclassed Kyle Dawkins. He was stunning him on the feet, and as soon as it went to the ground, Bo Nickel had that nasty ground and pound and finished him. If you look at the significant strikes, it was 16-2. Kyle Dawkins only hit him flush 2 times in that entire fight. Um, I'm not the biggest fan of Kyle Dawkins or Bo Nickel, but no matter what, you cannot be upset with a fantastic finish on the White House lawn. What are your thoughts about that fight, Alex?
I would have loved to see more out of both fighters. Not saying that they didn't do their best. I'm sure they did. I would have loved to see a lot more out of Kyle Dawkins. I would have loved to see more out of Bo Nickel. But Bo Nickel, that fight was fantastic. It was a great fight, great performance. He did what he needed to do, and he's 9-1 in the UFC. Give the guy credit. I mean, he's brand new. Just like
And he is putting on
he's
great
putting
performance.
on performance after performance after performance. So, gotta give him credit.
I do got to get him credit. All
But
right,
yeah, I got that one right. So what? We're 2-0, 2-2.
2-2. I got the
Yeah.
method of victory as well. And now this next one was a freebie. Um, a lot
Oh
of my
yeah.
friends were texting me. They were like, if there's one play on this card,
Which one?
which
Yeah,
one do you
I had
like?
the same thing.
And I was telling everyone, Mauricio
Richard
Hoop
Roofy.
by KO.
Yeah.
Take a mortgage out, sell your house, just put all your money on Mauricio Hoofy by KO. It's free money. And Michael Chandler came out looking like a fucking fool. Oh my God. Alex was like, I knew Michael Chandler was going to shoot takedowns.
Yeah.
Those didn't look
Or
like
look
takedowns to
takedowns.
me. Those did not look like takedowns to me. Michael Chandler had 3 total strikes the entire fight.
Awful.
Mauricio Hoofy outclassed him in the first round. I told y'all this was going to be a masterpiece. I told y'all this was going to be a stylish KO, spinning heel kick into like an uppercut, something crazy. And that's exactly what Mauricio Hoofy did. One of the easiest picks of the night. And once again, 3 for 3 on method of victory. I got all 3 of them correct by KO. I mean, Michael Chandler, there's no reason he should have been in the cage with a guy like Mauricio Hoofy. This is prime Connor from Brazil. I mean, this is just one of the greatest performances I've seen in a long time. Straight out classed him, knocked him out in the first round. What are your thoughts about the fights, Alex?
Dude, Mauricio Hoofy. Like, give it to me. Like I said, give it to me. You gave it to me. Thank the Lord. Michael Chandler.
What do you have to say, buddy?
It's time to hit the road, buddy. After that performance, you just how did he even think he could survive in there? How did he even think look, he had the confidence of like the United States, like the pride and everything. That's good. I like that. I was watching it. I was like, yeah, like he's pumped up. He should be. But he didn't stand a fucking chance. He didn't stand one single chance. Like 3 strikes. The takedowns were awful. Not even, I don't know what to call it. It was like doing knee drills, you'd always throw your elbows up when you throw a knee. Like
Yeah,
you block it, yeah. It was like that, going to throw a knee at the side, but he just pushed off of him. It was like, what are you doing? It was, okay, cool. Like, again, it doesn't work.
it doesn't work.
Got knocked out. Spinning heel kick. Very stylish from Mauricio Rufy. So,
I,
hey.
I completely agree with Alex's assessment of it. He shouldn't have been in there with him.
Mm-mm.
Um, I mean, I think he personally should have laid his gloves down on the White House lawn and retired. Why he didn't do that, I don't know. But Mauricio Hoofy by KO, easy as it gets. Up next, I'll introduce it. Alex's favorite fight on the card. Josh, the Incredible Hulk Hawkett versus the Black Least. Horrible performance by Derek Lewis. These numbers are insane. 105 total strikes to 8. I seen Derek Lewis. I told y'all I seen Derek Lewis fight in person, and I saw him quit to a jab in the first round versus Waldo Cortez Acosta. I seen Josh Hawkett fight in person. This is one of those fights where it was just so easy. You'd have to be blind to miss this pick. I had Josh Hawkett by KO. He got it down in round 2. It was a easy performance. I mean, 105 total strikes to 8. That's pathetic. Derek Lewis should have also laid down his gloves on the White House lawn. Derek Lewis has the most knockouts in UFC history at 16. He also has the most losses by knockout in UFC history at 9. He's been knocked out 9 times in his UFC career. I love Derek Lewis. He's a fan favorite. He's not built for this sport anymore. He's 41 years old. He's getting to that age where
Time to
he should
go.
retire. Time to go. Get him out. I mean, Josh Hockett, the future of the UFC. Um, here's what I want to see next. I want Josh Hockett versus Alex Pereira. Okay? Give it to me. I know we're gonna talk about that fight on the next one, but Alex, I know this was your favorite fight of the night. Go ahead and give us your breakdown.
Okay, Derek Lewis. Let's start with Derek Lewis. Hilarious. Just hilarious. I mean, yeah, he didn't really do much in the first round. Kind of chased around a little bit. Didn't really do much to Josh Hockett. Josh Hockett ran around a little bit too, but mostly pressure from Josh. Second round, it definitely turned up 1,000%, like from the get-go. Derek Lewis gave up. What you saw in there was Derek Lewis saying, "Hey, I'm done. I'm done. I can't do anymore."
I
We've
agree.
seen it. This is like the third time I've seen him do that in a row.
Just
It's
straight up,
time
there's
to
no
hang up the
effort.
gloves.
There's no effort at all being thrown
Done.
back. He's just like waiting to get finished. I feel like he's just there for the paycheck. Sorry to interrupt, Alex.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, I mean, Derek Lewis, he's 41 years of age. It's time to hang it up. I mean, look, you're a fan favorite. I'm sure the fans won't be upset if you retire. They won't be mad. I won't be mad at you. No one's gonna be
Okay.
mad at you if you retire.
You're still going to be one of our favorites.
I'd rather you retire now than see you 3 years from now having CTE sitting in a wheelchair because you decided not to retire. That's that's coming from a fan.
I agree. I agree. What do you think about Josh Hockett, the Hulk, the crazy multi-personality motherfucker? What do you think about it?
Crazy, crazy bastard. I loved his call out to Michelle Obama.
Fantastic
Fantastic.
call out. I mean, it doesn't get much better. He kept it short and sweet and
Sweet.
gave the fans what they want. Michelle Obama is a man. I mean, am I right, America? It doesn't get much better after a performance like that. I'm
Craziest thing
surprised.
to say.
I'm surprised
I
he didn't take his pants off.
I am too. Fantastic performance. Just the armbar that he went into.
He
I'm
was
so
just joking around with that.
yeah, I'm so glad. At first I was like, "Oh, I hope he doesn't pull it." And then I could tell I was like, "Oh, he's not pulling it."
Bro, he was on the ground
He's
cranking
like,
it. Then he was like this. He was like, ah! He was like acting like he was actually gonna go for it. That did also get me nervous a little bit because,
me
like I
too.
said, I had every fight to go by KO. But yeah, as soon as I saw him go, rah, well, he had the armbar. He wasn't even trying to crank
Mm-mm.
it, you know.
No.
Derek Lewis is like a beetle on its back when you
Yeah.
flip it over. You ever flipped a beetle over and they're just like, "Meh." That's what Derek Lewis is on the ground. Josh Hockett used to play for the 49ers. He has wrestling experience. He's also a collegiate wrestler as well. So, I mean, this was also a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what I have on that fight. All right,
Hey.
Alex, we're gonna take a quick break right now because I'm
Yeah.
actually about to piss my pants, dude. Okay?
That. And on to our next fight. Now, this was one I was excited for. Sean O'Malley, Sugar Show O'Malley versus Armin Zahabi. Sorry,
Fake
Canadians,
Drake.
man. Just fake Drake. This fight was exactly as Sugar Show had planned. He said what he wanted to do. He said he wanted a vintage Sean, and you know what? That's what we got. We got a vintage Sean.
One
Now,
of the most badass knockouts I've seen in a long time.
oh yeah. The first round of the fight, I was a little bit sketchy. There were so many leg kicks, and if you're not a Sugar fan, like you won't know. Sean O'Malley has had feet problem, ankle injuries, leg injuries, etc. I was
It's part of
worried
being
that
tall and skinny and throwing a lot of kicks. You get a lot of
yeah,
injuries on your legs.
I was worried that those leg kicks would stack up, and I was like, if he just continues to kick the leg, like this isn't gonna go well. But Made me eat my words. Got the KO against fake wannabe Drake.
Fuck Canada.
Fuck, I can't say fuck Canada, but
Fuck Canada. I would never move to fucking Canada.
I wouldn't either. God, no, I would never live there. Hey,
USA all the way on this fight. I have
oh
so
yeah,
much to fucking say. I'm repping the Sean
take it
O'Malley
away.
merch. 3 days after the prediction video, I'm still repping it. Another dude, this was the easiest card of all time to bet on. If you didn't bet on this card, you're an idiot. This is one of the easiest cards to ever bet on. Alex is correct. The leg kicks were adding up. This ain't amateur league. This ain't
Mm.
amateur hour. Kick my legs as much as you want. Kick O'Malley's legs as much as you want. Amin Zahabi was not doing good in this fight. I know it looked that way because he was snapping those leg kicks and throwing them real hard. You can't throw 20 blind leg kicks in a row and not expect to get countered. And if you don't know what a blind leg kick is, it's not like Zahabi was throwing like a 1-2 into a leg kick. It's not like he was throwing a hook into a leg kick like Piotr Jan. It's not like he was setting any of these leg
Anything
kicks
up?
up. He was just throwing leg kicks with 100% power. I think in the second round, he didn't even punch O'Malley once. I think it was
Mm-mm.
all just leg kicks. He threw leg kicks for 4 minutes straight, no setup, blind. Dude, you could throw that on a toddler. They're eventually going to know on the 21st leg kick to counter you right down the middle and put you out. And that's exactly what happened. Amin Zahabi threw so many unset up leg kicks, blind leg kicks. 26 blind leg kicks. There was no setup for any of these leg kicks, and O'Malley caught him right down the middle with his left hand as Zaman Sahabi's stumbling around on the ground. He stands up, and O'Malley hits him with a big right overhand as well, and starts saluting to the crowd before Zahabi even hits the ground. I knew this was going to be another stylish KO. I knew this was going to be another vintage Sean O'Malley performance. I mean, it's Amin Zahabi. He's fought nobody. Sean O'Malley's fought the best of the best. He's the best striker in the bantamweight division, not the best mixed martial artist in the bantamweight division. That's Piotr Jan. The best striker in bantamweight history is Sean O'Malley. Suck my dick if you think otherwise. He's the best striker to ever do it in the bantamweight division. You can't throw empty, useless leg kicks and not expect to get countered with a big left hand switch stance into the right KO. Salute to Donald Trump afterwards. Fantastic. I really think Sean O'Malley should have gotten a bonus for that performance. I know they do have the 25K finishing bonus, but he definitely deserved a little bit more paper. Fantastic fight
I
all
would have,
around.
I would have liked to see Sean throw a little bit more of his legs. I would have liked to see a bit more of him use his legs, of him throwing more kicks. We didn't see that. I mean, there, it was 2 for 2. Yes, perfect, but quantity wasn't there. There wasn't, whereas freaking Eamon freaking threw 26 leg kicks. It's like, I would like to see you use your legs a bit more, go to the body, go a little bit to the leg, even if you're sketchy about it. Try it once, try it twice. If it doesn't work, mix it up. But
I think it was flawless.
it was a great KO. It was a great fight. I would have loved to see a little bit more out of Sean, but hey, he did pick up the pace like I wanted him to.
Well, you got to
Pedal to
understand,
the
dude.
metal.
This wasn't a 5 rounder. This was 15
Yeah,
minutes. He can't just
exactly.
sit there on the outside and kick his body
Mm-mm.
away. Like that's what he did against Song Yadong. Like he had to go out there and knock him out with his fist. So I think it was a flawless
It was a
performance.
great fight.
All right, up
Great fight.
next,
Who do we have?
I'll let you introduce it, Alex,
Ooh.
because I know that these last two are the ones that you got folded on. So go ahead. Let's break it down. 54-12 on significant strikes. Alex Pereira got outclassed. Let me hear it.
Just we have Alex Pereira versus Cyril Gahn. Great, whoever put this fight together. Just salute to you because matchmaking 100% fantastic. Great matchup.
Fantastic. Doesn't get better. People were talking
Mm-mm.
shit about this card, saying there wasn't good enough fights on it. People were saying there wasn't good fights on this card. I don't understand where people were coming from. This is the pinnacle of the UFC. This is the pinnacle of mixed martial arts. Sorry to interrupt you, Alex, but
No,
there's
you're
been a
good.
lot of people talking shit about this White House card. I didn't talk shit ever once. I didn't think that the fights were bad. I didn't think that they should have had other matchups. I thought this was the pinnacle of the sport right now at this time in 2026. Sorry, Alex. Continue.
You want to know something about Alex Pereira?
What?
Got that BBL.
BBL Drizzy.
Bro, did they even like Joe Rogan and DZ were talking about it? They were like, "Damn, you see Alex Pereira's ass?" It's like, bro, what? It's like, bro, let's focus on the fight. The fight's about to start. Stop worrying about his
It
ass.
looked like his ass weighed him down.
It probably did. It probably did. I was very disappointed. He was way heavier than Cyril Gahn. I don't think the extra weight was necessary.
I don't either.
I think it hurt him in the end. Cyril Gahn, just fantastic. Great performance. Just, I mean, it's a heavyweight bout. I mean, just nasty knockout, dude. Just the knockout. Just, oh God. Some of those strikes, just great fight.
I
Hope
mean,
Alex Pereira's in the hospital, resting up, feeling better.
if you saw the prediction video that we came out with for UFC Freedom 250, I said I was very torn on this fight. I didn't have a official prediction. I had the fight to go to KO, which it did. Alex can attest that one night, whenever I said Gaethje was going to win it, I said Cyril Gane's going to win it too. After the weigh-ins, I just looked at the two of them and I just thought like, I mean, Cyril Gane's a dirty bastard. He's a cheat. He's gonna kick you in the nuts. He's gonna poke you in the eyes. He's gonna elbow you in the back of the head. He's gonna do whatever it takes to win. And some people might not enjoy that. I respect it. There's a reason why John Jones is the greatest to ever do it because he's a dirty bastard. Cyril Gane is a dirty bastard, and he was dirty with Alex Pereira. He
Or-
sat him down with a jab and then hit him with probably 30 ground strikes, which hey, kudos to Alex Pereira's chin. It's definitely still there.
Oh yeah,
Anyone else on the roster is
gone.
going out. It was a standing TKO, which I cannot believe Alex Pereira survived those ground strikes. As soon as he was back on the feet, I knew that Cyril Gane was going to get it done. Um, I'm perfect right now, 6 for 6 on method of victory and who I think is going to win. It was a fantastic fight. Alex got this one wrong, but this is one of those fights where it's just a coin flip. The odds were literally a coin flip.
Yeah.
It was literally flip a coin. Who do you think is going to win? My expert opinion, after I saw the weigh-ins and everything, I ended up picking Cyril Gane. But I mean, Alex is completely correct. It was kind of disappointing to see the way that Alex Pereira went out, but I think he bit off a little bit more than he could chew.
Yeah.
These are the big
Big
boys,
dude.
man. And Cyril Gane moves like a fucking O'Malley. He moves like
Literally.
O'Malley. He's like on the
Yeah.
back foot, skirting around, boom, boom, jab, bing, bow, big hit, 360 spinning heel kick, head kick. Like, I mean, Cyril Gane pulls it off,
Fantastic.
crushing a lot of people's nights,
Oh yeah.
crushing a lot of people's nights.
I was okay with it though. I was like, okay. Not
I
that
agree.
big of a fan of Alex Pereira. I wanted him to win, but like I said in the video, I said I saw some things in the training footage and it
That you
kind of
didn't
showed.
like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I mean,
did
I
get
feel
hit with
like
a
in
few
your heart
jabs
you
too
knew
many
what was going to
times.
happen, but you just had to go with him.
Yeah.
I mean, Alex was saying he saw some stuff in the training footage, but on to the next fight. I'm going to introduce it,
Go ahead,
and then
give it
I'll let
away.
Alex take it away after I introduce it. We have Ilia Topuria versus the new America undisputed lightweight champion, undisputed Justin the Highlight Gaethje. Take it away, Alex. I have a lot to say about this fight and why I ended up pick flipping, and my pick flipping was correct. I also want to talk about the doctor who tried to stop the fight and Mark Goddard deciding that he knows better. I want to talk about it all. Go ahead, Alex. Give me your thoughts on the fight, the stoppage, the beatdown, the everything.
Stoppage, looking back on it, stoppage was they it should have stopped way earlier, but the fact that they stopped it when they did, it was like a smart move. It was good.
Well,
I
the
mean,
ref didn't stop it, by the way.
no, it was his brother. It was his brother. He said, "We're done. We're done. We're not fighting. Like no more." And that's smart.
I agree.
That's very smart against a guy like Justin Gaethje. Look, I know I called him a good boy in the last video. I know I said all these things. I don't really like Justin Gaethje. But good God, can that guy hit like a fucking semi truck on steroids? The, congrats to Justin Gaethje. Ilya Taporia is probably eating out of a tube right now. I feel bad for Ilya. I'm upset about the loss because I had Ilya winning, but looking back on it, they did the same shit with Patty and Gaethje. The odds were exactly the same. It was an 80-20 on. Flip that shit, rug pull.
Rug
That's
pull.
literally what this was, I feel like. I'm okay with it. I was very pissed off, believe me. I was very
Oh
pissed
yeah,
off
I called
last night.
Alex
I was
after the
pissed
fights,
off a
and,
little bit
I
this
I was like, bro,
afternoon.
aren't you excited about the fights and everything? He's like, I'm pissed off. I went 5-2, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, 5-2 is a
Not bad.
fantastic fucking. That's fantastic. But Alex was pissed that he got this fight wrong. But continue, Alex. I'm sorry for interrupting, but golly,
Looking back, Gaethje did deserve this win. He was just way better. He outstruck. Just it was good. Don't get me wrong. Ilya needs his credit too because in the second round, those body shots were. I don't.
almost put him out. I thought
I
the
don't
fight
know
was
how you
over.
can survive that. I thought that was it. I thought Gaethje was done after that. Somehow survives. Kudos to whoever took Ilya out, his brother. Kudos, like that's a real one. Take it away, man. What are your thoughts on this one? Because
This
this was the
was
last
the
fight of
most
the night.
controversial fight, the greatest fight of the night. I have a couple ones I enjoyed more, but in reality, this was the greatest fight of the night, especially for America.
It was
Justin
a
Gaethje,
fantastic
everything he's
fight.
been through. I hate Ilia Topuria. I'm not the biggest fan of Justin Gaethje. I never believe in him for some reason. I was sitting up at 3 a.m. I was like smoking cigarettes, just staring at the card, like. And Alex was, it might have been 4 a.m. my time, 3 a.m. Alex's time. And I texted him, and he was probably already asleep. And I said, I've made up my mind.
I think I was up.
Justin Gaethje is going to win this fucking fight. I saw the weigh-ins and I just thought about things. It's so hard to predict this sport because there's so much propaganda when it comes to certain fighters. Like with Ilia Topuria, he knocked out Alexander Volkanovski, a 145 pounder. He knocked out Max Holloway, one of the greatest to ever do it. Same with Volkanovski. Max Holloway is a 145 pounder naturally. He knocks out Charles Oliveira, one of my goats, probably my favorite fighter other than Conor McGregor to ever do it. My favorite knocks out fucking Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira is a naturally 145er. 145er. There is no way in hell Justin Gaethje ever makes 145 pounds.
Oh,
And when
no
I
way.
saw the weigh-ins, and I started thinking about Justin Gaethje's resume, and I think about the people Ilia Topuria's fought. Yeah, they've both fought fantastic names. None of the people that fought Ilia Topuria were as big as Justin Gaethje. And on top of that, they don't have the same experience other than Max Holloway. They don't have the same experience, and something in my mind just clicked. I was like, dude, if Ilya doesn't get it done in the first round, Justin Gaethje's going to dog walk this guy. In the first round, Ilya's eye here started looking bad. In the second round, he came out and was piecing Justin up to the body, and I thought it was over. I had the fight to go by KO, but I also had Justin Gaethje by KO. So I had two props. I had the KO prop and I had Justin Gaethje KO prop. Ilya was piecing him up, and then the camera flips around to Ilya's face, and his like bones sticking out of his face. His like eyes are bleeding all over the place,
His
and then
eyes shut.
eyes are shut completely. And then in the third round, the doctor comes in and the doctor goes, "Can you see?" And Ilia Topuria says, "No, I
Mm-mm.
cannot see anything out of either eye."
Which was a dumb thing to say, I feel like.
I understand, but he was being honest and the fight should
Yeah.
have been called.
Right then
Okay?
and there.
If you say you can't see, you can't continue.
Yeah.
Just because you want to keep going doesn't mean that that's the correct call. This guy's fighting for his family on the White House lawn. He will die in there.
Yeah.
You as a doctor and you as a referee, it is your job
Job.
to save this man's life. Ilia Topuria said he couldn't see. The doctor comes in. He tells Mark Goddard, "We need to call this fight." Do you know what Mark Goddard says, who's the referee?
We're good.
He says, "No, I'm not going to let it finish. They're going another round." And in that fourth round, Justin Gaethje brutalized Ilia Topuria so badly. He connected with damn near every shot. And then his brother, Ilia Topuria's brother, Alexander Topuria, had to call the fight in the corner, which is not his job, by the way. It's not his job as a cornerman to stop the fight. That's the ref's job, and that's the fucking doctor's job, which the doctor tried to do. I love Mark Goddard. He's a fantastic referee. I love seeing him ref fights. I don't know if he had some money thrown down on Ilia Topuria. I don't know if he had some money thrown down for it to make it out of the third round. That fight should have been stopped in the third. Ilia Topuria took so much unnecessary punishment, and I hate to say it, he's never going to be the same again. Ilia Topuria will never be the same again. He lost so much aura in
Hmm.
this fight. He went from being known as one of the hardest hitters, the baddest man in the division, to literally a crumpled up piece of paper on the ground. Justin Gaethje annihilated him, and it's the ref's fault. Ilia Topuria will never be the same again. I would have rather seen Ilia Topuria be knocked out clean than see what just happened to him. And I don't even like the guy.
Yeah, I
That was
agree.
brutal. People were asking me why wasn't he at the press conference after the fight? This guy's probably still in the ICU right now with a tube up his ass, feeding him like crumpled up baby food. Justin Gaethje probably broke his ribs with that final knee. His nose is broken.
His
His orbital bone
orbital
is
bones is
sticking out of his
gone.
face. Um, it will probably be at least a year and a half before we see Ilia Topuria fight again. Um,
Will we see him with plastic surgery?
oh my God, dude. I don't even want to talk about this fight anymore because wow, I mean, I know this upset a lot of people's nights. It would have upset mine, but I'm just too smart and quick. I went 7 for 7 once again. Sorry to brag, guys. Um, but fantastic card overall. I loved every single second of the card. I know Alex did too. It was historic. It was
It was a great
amazing.
card.
Shout out to Donald Trump. It's so sad that they're never going to do a fight like this ever again.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about the lightweight title and what I think is going to happen next. So, there's only two people in line for the UFC lightweight title. Obviously, Justin Gaethje is going to be fighting for it because he's now the undisputed
Yeah,
champ.
he holds the gold.
He holds his gold. The only people who are going to be able to fight for this card are Arman Sarukian or the current BMF title holder,
Charles
Charles
Oliveira.
DuBronx Oliveira. The
I
UFC,
think it's gonna be Charles.
yep, the UFC fucking hates Arman Sarukian.
Armin's doing his own thing in other organizations anyway.
Dana can't be bothered. Every time Dana hears Arman's name, he just goes, "Bleh." He goes, disgusting. That's what he literally thinks of Arman. He's not going to get the title shot. I don't know. I don't even know what's going to happen with his contract.
I, I like him as a fighter though. He's a very entertaining, very good
So
fighter.
entertaining, but he's not a good. The UFC does not like him.
No, not at all.
And if you're not liked by the UFC, you don't get good opportunities. The reason why these men were on this White House card is because the UFC loves every single one of these fighters. Give me for the lightweight champion by the end of the year. Put your future bets in now. Charles Oliveira is going to submit Justin Gaethje once again for the lightweight championship. And Brazil, we're bringing home another fucking win. Charles Oliveira is going to smoke Justin Gaethje once again.
The Dubrovnik
But what
fight.
about the Topuria fight? Topuria knocked out Charles. Look what Charles did to Justin Gaethje. He
I just like
outclassed him in like 2 rounds. He knocked him out and choked him. You've seen the way that Justin Gaethje talks about Charles Oliveira. These odds, Charles is going to be such a big underdog. I'm not even going
Yeah.
to talk about my bets, anything like that, because that's going to be in a few months from now. It'll probably be UFC 330 if I were to guess which fight it was going to be on. But yeah, what do you think about it, Alex? What do you think about the future of the lightweight division?
So you brought up Charles earlier being a natural 145er, which he is. He's a natural 145er, but a lot of people don't know he struggled in the 145 division. That's why he made his jump to lightweight, and he's done fantastic in lightweight. So give Charles the belt.
Come on, dude. You
Give Charlie the
agree?
belt. Yes, I agree, 1000%. I mean, he
Who
pieced him
else is
up
it going to
in
go
his
to?
first fight. Dan Hooker.
He just lost.
Shit, you're right. I don't. There's literally no one in the UFC, and
It's
they ain't
Armin
giving Armin a
Sarukian.
belt.
It's
They ain't giving
Armin
Armin the belt.
or it's Charles. And Armin's out the picture. It's Charles.
Yeah, I
It's
can't
Charles.
name anyone else other. What about? No, well, that's a welterweight. I was gonna say
Maybe the winner of
Connor ain't
BSD,
jumping back
Patty.
down to 155. Maybe Patty. Patty
No,
might.
no, no, no. Patty just lost to Gaethje.
You're right.
Okay. Next is BSD versus Patty Pimblett on the Conor McGregor card.
Whoever wins that one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's what's next. I think it's Charles next, and then whoever wins versus Justin Gaethje versus Charles Oliveira fights the winner of BSD and Patty.
What about the BMF title that Charles holds?
Throw it on the line. Give it. Justin Gaethje's a BMF title holder in the past.
Yeah,
Throw it back on
yeah.
the line. Make it a double. Make it a double champ
Double
fight.
champ.
Make it the BMF fight
I
and make
like
it
that.
the lightweight championship fight. Kill two birds with one stone, and we bring back another Charles W.
So it's a win.
Exactly. 4 wins, one night. But yeah, man, I mean, fantastic card.
I'm
I
excited.
loved it. I'm sad I'm never going to be able to see anything like this again, but at the same time, in the future, we do have a lot of fights to go over. Me and Alex will be making a video. It will most likely be coming out this Friday for the UFC fights. We are going to be making videos every single week. Some days we'll do recaps, some days we won't. On a night like tonight, it's stupid not to make a recap, so
Yeah.
we did it, but hey, man, I'm excited for what the future's held for the UFC and
What do you think their next big event will be?
a fucking fight on the moon. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they could fucking do next. Underneath the ocean, they're going to be doing it in a dome underneath the ocean. I couldn't
That would
tell
be
you.
cool.
I mean, I know they're going to Paris soon, but that's not going to be as big as the White House. I don't think they'll ever be able to top this event here. Um,
You don't think so?
I mean, what the
Because
fuck are they
Dana
gonna do?
said that he thought he topped it at the Sphere, but obviously they're at the White House now. So I hope they top it within like 3 years, maybe. I think.
I mean, hey, we got McGregor versus Holloway, which we're not going to go over on this video. We
Mm-mm.
still got time. We're not the type of guys to jump to conclusion too early. We still have
Yeah,
3 weeks until that fight.
it's a long way away.
Long way away. Fantastic night, fantastic card. Shout out to Alex. If y'all don't know, he edits and puts together and produces all of the videos. He does it so quick. He's so talented at editing and all that. He always has the fights laid out, all of that stuff. And we're still making more ideas every time we get together for videos.
Oh
So
yeah.
if you think this is the final product of the fight crew, you're dead fucking wrong.
No,
We
it's
have a
gonna get
lot
better
more
and better and
planned.
better.
Um, and we do have some in-person fight crew videos coming in August. So you
Very
will
soon.
see us both in the studio together cooking up picks with everything laid out. It's gonna be like some war room shit.
It's gonna be
So
awesome.
get excited for that. But do you have any closing remarks, Alex, before we wrap this up? Let us hear it.
Shout out to Dana. Shout out to Trump. Shout out to all the fighters on the card because
Even the
like you,
losers.
yeah, even the losers. people are talking shit. Oh, these guys, half of the people that are talking shit would not even have the courage to walk out there, not even get picked to go. Like, most people don't even know what it's like to step foot in a gym, let alone like
A ring.
fight. Yeah.
I agree.
So big props to all winners, all losers too, because I mean, hey, it's a big event. You had a lot of eyes on you. Like,
Couldn't have had the card without the losers.
not at all. Nah. Yeah. So it was fantastic. Great card. I
I
hope we
give
do
it a
another
10
one
out of
real
10.
soon. I give it a 9.8.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
like, subscribe,
Subscribe.
check out our prediction videos. Um, I'm thinking in the next card we're gonna have like timestamps in the comments or in the description of like what time we talk about each fighter. So that way, if you don't care about like the first three fights, you can at least click through the video and see the timestamps. We're going to be doing a lot of changes and a lot of good things on this channel. So make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you tail our bets. And we'll
Yeah.
go from there. 7 for 7 and 5-2 doesn't get much better than that out of
Really
two
doesn't.
co-hosts.
Yeah.
So we are slowly taking over this UFC game. Just give us a year or two, and this whole shit'll be ours. I'll
Oh
see
yeah.
y'all in the next
I feel
video.
like it is ours.
It is ours, buddy. Seven
Yeah.
for seven with all method of victories predicted.
You can't get better.
All right, man. Well, I'll catch you in the next one. We will
Yeah.
see y'all most likely on Friday
Today.
for the UFC Manel Cop versus Hatanori Gucci. And then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right. Well,
excited.
I'll see you later, Alex. Colby
Yeah, we'll
out,
see
and
you later.
your other host, Alex, out of there.
Out.